rheumatology clinic dedicated exclusively to your joint health. Our experienced team offers comprehensive care all under one roof, from consultations and joint injections to on-site laboratory, x-ray, bone density testing, and our specialized infusion suite. No more running around to multiple locations for your arthritis evaluation. When you need expert rheumatology care, choose the specialist who focus solely on conditions like yours every single day. Carolina Arthritis Center, where your mobility and comfort are our main priority. Call 252-321-8474 or visit carolina-arthritis.com to schedule your consultation today. Again, that number is 252-321-8474. Carolina Arthritis Center, where your journey to health begins.
Yes, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, good morning and welcome to another exciting edition of your favorite weekend show. This is Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio. Yes, Awesome Radio Network 107.5 FM and 1570 AM WECU. Yes, broadcasting live from Winterville in Greenville in Eastern North Carolina, and super shout out to everyone listening to us on WNOS 102.3 FM and 1450 AM out in New Bern and surrounding areas. Yes, as always, we are streaming live on our Pitt Perspectives YouTube, Facebook and Twitch channels, and you can listen anytime online on pittperspectives.com. Yes, as always, I'm your favorite voice on the mic, your friend, your brother, the man with the juice, the man with the sauce, the man them I call Victor Ihuka. Yes, and as always, I got my goons, I got my amigos, I got my oremis in the building, AY, Odunaike, and Patrick Mbaya Lufuluabo. Hey, what's going on, guys? I see you in the chat. Shari says Bawoni. Bawoni is Yoruba, right?
Yeah.
Bawoni is like hello, right? Or what's that?
Bawoni, like how
far?
like how far?
How are you? Oh,
kind of, yeah.
Bawoni, yes. Shout out to
like
you,
it translates
Shari.
to how is it? So it's just saying
All
how
right.
far, how are you?
All right. I have my guys in the building, AY and Patrick. What's up, guys? What's up? What's going on?
Okay, good morning everyone. Good morning Greenville. Good morning to everyone listening to us this very beautiful Saturday morning. This is AY and I'm very excited to be on this show this morning, Pitt Perspectives, and we are here as usual to bring you an exciting episode of this our wonderful award-winning, I must add.
Yes, so.
Sure.
Yes, so.
And I want you to invite your friends and families and
Your
everyone
enemies
around
too.
to join us on this special show this morning. It's going to be a wonderful time. How is it going, Patrick?
Yeah. Good morning. This is Patrick once again on the 1, the 2, the 3, the awesome radio. It's an amazing Saturday morning. The studio feels good because I have two fans on me. And hey, this is an amazing morning. We are going to have a blast.
Wait. I can only
Let's
see
kick
one
it off.
fan. Where's the
The
other
other
fan?
one is on the other side.
This guy.
By the way, Patrick and Victor, they are tuning this morning.
Okay,
So
wait.
You are who are twinning.
for those of you that can see it online, Patrick and Victor, they are giving us twin vibe this morning.
Well,
So
explain so they get what you're saying.
The evil twins. They are wearing.
What are you saying?
They are wearing
What are
the same
you-
shirts, the exact same shirts. They didn't plan it, but when you are connected, spiritually and in every way,
It's
you begin to think alike. So
We're not
I
wearing the
present
same
to you, ladies and gentlemen, the evil twins.
this guy is crazy. Well, okay. First things first. Yes. Amazing. Shout out to everyone joining us from around the world. We see you. As always, you are live on our Pitt Perspectives YouTube. We are live on Facebook. We are live on our Twitch channels. And I mean, you can always listen. You can also listen live on our pittperspectives.com. If you haven't checked out our website, please do well to check it out. Amazing stuff, man. How you guys been? How's y'all's week been?
I've had a pretty decent week.
Oh yeah, driving around and cruising.
I went to report my name.
Oh yeah, that's true. Interesting. Yes, tell us about that. He's been
So there is this very funny neighbor
Very
of
dark
mine.
man.
I hope she listens to this show because I'm going to call her out to this show. She has a very funny dog that whenever she's taking that dog on, I think you've seen that dog before.
I've
Whenever
seen
she's
the
taking
dog,
that dog
yes.
on a walk, the
Yeah.
dog is always dragging the leash with her.
Yeah.
And so there was this time that she opens the door and the dog is trying to jump out, and I was startled and I shouted, "Hey!" and I went back in.
I remember. Yes.
Then it happened
I was
again
actually
on.
there.
Yeah, you
Oh,
were
you
there.
were?
Yes.
Now this one happened. Oh yeah, it was a Saturday. I remember that you were there.
Yes,
This one happened on Wednesday. No, I think it was Wednesday. I can't remember the day in particular, but it happened again, and I ran back. And the next thing she was saying is that I scared her dog, and that got me pissed. Like I scared your dog scared me, and I was trying to explain to her that it was your dog that was no that I can't teach her how to raise her dog, blah blah blah. And then she started saying all sorts, and I'm like, you know what? I don't have time. And I went to report her to the.
That's interesting.
Property
Yes, we're still live
managers.
on Awesome Radio, and this is still Pitt Perspectives. When we get back from the break, we hear about all the dogs and the scaring. Don't touch the dog. Boom.
I'm Dr. Kyle Harner from Carolina Arthritis Center. Are joint pain and stiffness holding you back? At Carolina Arthritis Center in Greenville, we're here to help you move forward. Our board-certified rheumatologists and trained nurse practitioners specialize in diagnosing and treating inflammatory arthritis, lupus, osteoporosis, and other autoimmune conditions. With on-site lab testing, digital x-rays, bone density scans, and infusion therapy, we provide comprehensive care all under one roof. Since 2001, we've been committed to personalized, compassionate care for patients across eastern North Carolina. Take the first step towards better health today. Call Carolina Arthritis Center at 252-321-8474, 252-321-8474, or visit carolina-arthritis.com. Carolina Arthritis Center, where your journey to health begins.
Awesome radio. Yes, awesome. Awesome. Can you hear it? Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you're tuned into the best weekend show in the whole wide world. This is Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio. Yes, the show where we share stories, celebrate culture, and inspire community from right here in Eastern North Carolina to the rest of the world. Yes, this is a global stage for local stories. I see you all in the chat. Sharice Boyd, Bawoni. Yes, Omotayo says, hello fam. Omotayo from Abahia again. Shout out to you, Omotayo. It's always an incredible time having you around. Yes. Amazing stuff. Yes, guys. AY had an encounter with a dog and the neighbor and all that. We'll be following up on that story. AY, please remember
I
to
thought
give
we were
us.
going to the community. That's not part of the.
Remember to give us an update when the neighbor calls the police on you for scaring her dog. Yes, but guys, importantly, the countdown is officially on. We are now just 13 days away from the FIFA World Cup. Come on, one time for the FIFA World Cup. Yeah. Yes. The FIFA Soccer World
I did
Cup
not
is
cheer
Why not?
because the FIFA World Cup they're moving strange.
How so?
Have you seen the ticket
tickets?
prices?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Exactly.
America though, but this is America. And there's so much corruption in the whole ticket thing, FIFA thing. There are a lot of documentaries online about.
People from SA actually had like a
It's
picture.
crazy.
Like people are like, okay, I'm planning my trip. Let me see
Right.
the tickets.
You know what's crazy
Bro,
is FIFA
5 million, bro.
5 million rands.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Just
How
To
much?
watch one game.
to watch one game.
You know what's crazy is FIFA issues the tickets, and FIFA also has a ticket resale website.
Yes.
How about that? Which is interesting, So there's a lot of things about it.
And the ticket
you
resale
know.
website itself is like it's very slow. It doesn't work.
Well,
It's like once you buy the ticket, they don't want you selling it.
and then there is also the whole thing around the immigration too. We trying to get here. So FIFA, like wait times for interviews is very long. So FIFA now had the US create like a whole thing where if you have a ticket to a game, it's a FIFA pass thing.
It's a sped up, yeah. It's a
Right,
sped
you
up thing
can
where you can
do
get a
that, but you
date
need
soon.
to get,
Then you can
you
get
know,
on your flight.
and then it used to be that they had a bond, a visa bond, I think about $15K or so for some countries, to make sure like you leave after you. I mean, it's a whole brouhaha. But yes. Omotayo in the chat says, "AY, I have a scar that was caused by a dog chase. Like I ran heavenly race and bruised myself hard on the ground when I fell. So I feel your pain. I still love dogs though. Only when I train them."
Funny enough, I actually love dogs. I
You
told
do?
you guys on the show. that I
Yeah,
had
Omotayo.
dogs
So
growing
Omotayo,
up-
you
growing
train
up.
dogs.
This one is just a very.
I know someone that
very
needs some training, but yeah,
terrible.
that's interesting. I've actually been chased by a dog too, but it's scary.
And another
you
thing
know.
I noticed here in the US is that like dogs are well trained. A lot of dogs are well
For
trained.
the most part.
Yeah, for the most part, like they mind their business. Even the big ones, you see them. They're even when they're taking them on a walk, they're going, gently walking. Sometimes they don't even have leash like
Most
leash
of the
on.
dogs, yeah, those are.
But this particular one, hey Jesus. Anyways,
Oh, yeah?
let's read the
And
news.
Yes.
small dog, yeah.
First things first. We're inviting everyone to join us for our downtown Greenville World Cup watch party. Yes, Team USA, the US men's national team, will be playing Australia in their second group game of the FIFA World Cup. And the watch party is on Friday, June 19, 2026. Friday, June 19. Please bring out your calendars. Kickoff for that game is 3 p.m. And the venue is Nash Hot Chicken in downtown Greenville. Yes, there'll be giveaways, raffle prizes, great food, and plenty of soccer. Yes, come out and cheer on the US men's national team with fellow fans from across our community. And special thank you to Invest Greenville and the Downtown Greenville Partnership for helping support this event. Yes, there'll be massive, fun going on the 19th of June for the FIFA World Cup watch party. Yes, amazing stuff, guys. Yes, it's time. First things first, for our top community news recap, proudly presented by Carolina Arthritis Center, where your journey to health begins. Shout out to Carolina Arthritis Center for always supporting community conversations and always having our back. We appreciate you. Guys, what do we have on our top community news today?
Yes. Our first news here says North Carolina voters could soon decide on a constitutional cap for state income taxes.
Yes, North Carolina voters will decide this fall whether to amend the state's constitution to cap the personal income tax rate at 3.5%. If approved, lawmakers would not be able to raise the income tax above that level without another constitutional amendment approved by voters. Supporters say the measure gives people more control over their money and limits government taxation. Opponents argue it could reduce future state revenue and make it harder to fund services such as education, roads, childcare, and public safety during emergencies or economic challenges. Yes, moving on.
We also have Greenville Utilities Commission approves an $18 million budget adjustment after higher winter energy costs.
Yes, Greenville Utilities Commission GUC approved an $18 million budget adjustment after extreme winter weather increased electricity and natural gas costs. Higher energy use during the cold snap, along with growing industrial demand, contributed to the increase. GUC officials say credits from its power supplier and money from its gas stabilization fund helped reduce the impact on customers. The utility also approved changes to several capital projects, including utility relocation work tied to upcoming road improvement projects. Yes.
GUC approves a new budget that includes utility rate increases for customers.
Yes, following from that other news, GUC has approved a proposed $330 million budget for the 2026-27 fiscal year, which now goes to the Greenville City Council for final approval. The plan includes increases for electricity, water, sewer, and natural gas services for the average household using all four services. Bills are expected to increase by about $10 per month. or roughly 3.1%. GUC officials say much of the budget will go toward purchasing wholesale electricity and natural gas, as well as maintaining daily operations. Yes, in our final news of the day, guys.
We also have Winterville leaders work to close a nearly $10 million budget gap while avoiding a property tax increase.
Yes, Winterville leaders are working to close a budget shortfall of nearly $10 million while trying to avoid raising property taxes this year. Town officials say they are looking for ways to balance the budget without putting additional strain on residents. The proposed budget includes an $8.2 monthly sewer rate increase to help fund infrastructure improvements, while electric, water, and natural gas rates would remain unchanged. Town leaders are also dealing with rising employee healthcare costs and growing infrastructure demand needs, and they say future tax increases may need to be discussed as the town continues to grow. Yes, that's all we have for you today on our top community news recap, proudly presented by Carolina Arthritis Center. Yes, AY, you remember before we went on air, I was talking about how interesting it is that either with the state trying to put a vote on caps on income taxes, or the Winterville board having meetings about taxes and all that, how I guess different it is from like back in Nigeria, where we don't even know when these conversations are had, or if there are any inputs from like citizens and different systems.
No, they just use the National Assembly,
right?
So
which is
the lawmakers have these conversations, they decide, and then they just go ahead.
Yeah,
with it.
which is crazy, Yes, Uchendun Jonye in the chat says, "What's popping, guys? Trust you all are doing great." Yes, you are all doing great. Yes, we are doing great, except for AY and being scared by a dog. Yes, and Patrick is here. Unfortunately, we mistakenly wore almost the same kind of t-shirts, and AY has been on our case.
Evil twins, mistakenly.
Yes. Amazing. It's always amazing to be here with you guys every weekend, every Saturday morning. The sun is shining, Patrick. It's a bright Saturday morning. The sun is shining. That's how Patrick would say it. Amazing stuff. Yes, if you haven't checked out our website, please check it out, pittperspectives.com. We're still live on Awesome Radio, and we'll be back right after the break.
God.
Don't touch that dial.
Not every job changes lives, but this one does. At Adaptive Vital Care Solutions, our caregivers do more than provide support. They bring comfort, companionship, and peace of mind to families when they need it most. Whether you're a CNA, a nursing student, or simply someone with a heart for helping others, there's a place for you here. We offer flexible schedules, a supportive team, and the opportunity to do work that truly matters. Because sometimes the smallest moments, a conversation, a meal, a helping hand, make the biggest difference. Join a team that values compassion, professionalism, and purpose. Apply today at adaptivevitalcare.com. Again, that's adaptivevitalcare.com. Adaptive Vital Care Solutions. Care that adapts to life wherever you are.
Awesome radio. Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome. Can you hear it? Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, welcome back. In case you're just joining us, you're tuned into the best radio show in the whole wide world. This is Pitt Perspectives on Awesome Radio Network, the show where we share stories, celebrate culture, and inspire community from right here in Eastern North Carolina to the rest of the world. Yes, we are a global stage for local stories. Yes, and you can get us on our Pitt Perspectives YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Yes, and you can also listen on our Pitt Perspectives website at pittperspectives.com. Yes, and obviously you can listen to us on the radio dial 107.5 FM and 1570 AM WECU. Or you can also get us on 102.3 FM and 1450 AM WNOS. out in New Bern and surrounding areas. It's going down in the charts. Rex Joe says twinning.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're referring to, my
Patrick and Victor.
Yes,
Twinning.
Rex says the sun is shining here in Enyimba City, so it's a hot Saturday afternoon. Yes, Enyimba City is about, Enyimba City, the great elephants, just like people call Greenville G Vegas. Have you heard that?
I
G
told him
Vegas?
about it.
Really?
I told you about it, right? I did. He just doesn't.
Oh
remember.
wow!
Yes.
Yes, this is Greenville
This
is
is
referred
G
to as
Vegas,
G
yeah.
Vegas.
Mhm.
Interestingly, the towing company that tows our Pirates Cove is
It's
called
G
G Vegas
Vegas.
Towing. Yeah, man. Please don't get your car towed. That thing can mess up with your mood.
Talking about getting your car towed, have you put your sticker on your car?
Whose car? Which car?
You.
Oh.
Yeah.
What is that? What are we talking about, guys?
Let's continue. Yes, let's move on.
Next
to,
week.
yes,
You mean the spaceship?
yes.
Next
Yes. Yes, it's time for our Community Voices segment, proudly presented by Adaptive Vital Care Solutions. Care that adapts to life wherever you are. Yes, Adaptive Vital Care Solutions provides personalized and compassionate home care services designed to support independence, wellness, and dignity wherever care is needed. Yes. And today's conversation is one that touches almost everyone. Yes, today we are asking, is everyone trying to be a brand now? Yes, from LinkedIn to TikTok, people are constantly shaping and curating how they appear online. Profiles are polished, photos are edited, achievements are shared. But has personal branding started replacing authenticity? Yes, and we have a couple of questions too, as always. Do you think social media has made people less authentic? And we are also asking, is personal branding helpful or does it create pressure to perform? And do people act differently because they feel constantly observed online? Yes, I'll take that again. Do you think social media has made people less authentic? Is personal branding helpful or does it create pressure to perform? And finally, do people act differently because they feel constantly observed online? Yes, we want to hear from you as always. You can send your message in the chat across Facebook, across YouTube, across Twitch, or even on our website. And you can also call us on 252-756-2008, 252-756-2008. That's our studio line. And if you're calling from outside the United States, you just got to add +1. So it will be +1 252-756-2008. And the numbers are moving out across the screen right now. Yes, is everyone trying to be a brand right now? So, how best to begin? By talking to someone, a representative from the generation that thinks about the world as a brand. We are talking about the resident Gen Z in the building. We are talking about the man, the McCall, Patrick Mbaya Lufuluabo. Yes, the man from the great Zulu kingdom of South Africa, the Rainbow Nation. Yes, let's start with you, Ne. Do you think social media has made people less authentic?
Those that are watching on
Oh my
YouTube
God.
and other places, people are enjoying.
Nah.
You can see them
He actually,
Bro, can you
enjoying
get
their.
they are twinning? Yes,
their
go ahead,
Ashwebi.
Wena.
And I
Yes.
Ashwebi.
let me just say, I'm going to
The man.
give you your flowers. You actually used you actually used it perfectly fine.
I mean, I use
one
all
time.
of it perfectly, bro.
No, just that one time. That's why I'm giving you kudos
Oh,
because you never do it
mama.
right.
Oh, my
You never do it right, so I'm giving you kudos for doing it right. And yes, me and Victor are twinning on the shirts. It's not the same shirt. He's as some
Bro,
sort of
it's not
branding.
some
It's
sort
The
of
same
Yeah.
shirt.
branding. This is
Stop-
FIFA
Stop
26.
whining yourself.
FIFA
It's-
26, yes.
Bro,
the
it's
FIFA
the same
World
shirt.
Cup 26.
The only difference is that stamp.
His own
the
is bland.
material
Bro, look
is
at
the
this.
exact same thing.
You have all the
Like even the patches. Like, bro,
bro.
can't you
It's
look-
it's a whole thing.
It's a fashion thing, yeah.
Bonds, I think it's something it's
it's
called.
an exact.
It's if you guys look on the show, you'd see that like not last week, but the week before, I had this shirt on, so it's not
Bro,
my first time
that's
putting
your
it on.
excuse, man.
It's not my.
So you don't want to
excuse.
tune with Victor? Is that what you're saying?
Bro, I'm
Yeah,
a fashion
I gave
icon,
him-
you know.
no,
but
I'm
let's-
putting him on to
let's-
fashion, yeah.
let's-
Yeah.
I'm putting.
I mean,
You know,
it's good. It's
It's
good
good to
to-
put on people to.
Yeah.
Bro, why are you such a hater?
Well, I like the fact
Why
that
are
you
you
guys
such
are
a
wearing the
hater,
same.
bro?
Yeah,
And then you both have caps on, so it
Yeah, we
just
both
balances
have,
out.
and then I also
So-
have headphones. And if you remember,
Yes.
I used to have my headphones like this.
and then you both have neck stuff.
quiet.
Like
Let
you
me-
guys are just in sync this morning.
Bro, why are you
Even
Our
principalities?
first, from our first to second show, when I had my headphones, Victor would actually complain about it. He'd be like,
Really?
"What do you always have your
That's
headphones on your
not-
head?"
That's not
Yes.
true.
Yes.
That
And
is
with
not
time,
That is not true. I've
It's
always worn these though.
no, you never had headphones. I was the first
That's
one to
my
have
own.
headphones
Do you want
and all
to
that.
place a
Say-
bet on it?
Yes.
This is a
yes.
family issue.
Like, make it 100 because I have proof.
No, let's make it 1,000.
I have proof.
Sick
Bro.
person.
See a video online.
Person won't bet 1,000.
1,000 naira.
Yeah.
all right,
Anyways,
Gen Z,
yes,
Gen Z.
I
Let's
think-
go. Do you think social media has met people? Let's even start with you.
Yes,
Do
I
you
am
think
a brand.
social media
I
has
actually
met
am.
you?
I
Can
actually
you
am.
shut up?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you asked him the question now.
Yes.
Okay,
He's
can you
asking
not
the
shut up?
question.
Yes. What do you want me to do? Do you want me to shut up or you want me to talk?
All right, all right. Somewhere in between, somewhere in the middle.
Okay, he wants me to
Short
talk.
speak.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jesus.
go ahead.
Yeah, I believe I'm my own personal brand. Because this is the way the world is moving. Being your own brand is something very
The world
important.
is moving mad.
Yes, in a lot of ways, but in the aspect of content creation, thinking ahead, creating streams for yourself, creating opportunities for yourself, I think being a personal brand is very good and very important, because what that does to you, it makes you take care of yourself, for one. I think one of the biggest inspirations to that is Cristiano Ronaldo, the way he takes care of his health, because he's a brand. The CR7 brand is very massive, and so it's all that. So
Just hold on. Just so you see, Ebero Zakalu said, I'm just joining. What are the questions? So I just wanted to take that again. And shout out to you, Tim Mark. Good morning to you, too. Yes, we are asking today, do you think social media has made people less authentic? And the second question is personal branding helpful, or does it create pressure to perform? And the third one is, do people act differently because they feel constantly observed online? So I take it again. Do you think social media...
The actual topic.
Yeah,
itself.
the actual topic is everyone trying to be a brand now, which is interesting because Patrick started by saying, I'm a brand. You are not a person anymore. But yes, the questions are, do you think social media has made people less authentic? And the second one is personal branding helpful, or does it create pressure to perform? The final question is, do people act differently because they feel constantly observed online? And you can put your responses in the chat. Would love to hear from you and hear what you think. Tim Mark says, guys, you're doing a great job. Yes, thank you, Tim Mark. Shout out to you. Yes, let's run it back to the resident Gen Z in the building, the guy from the great Rainbow Nation of South Africa. Yes, I'll take it away.
we're going to this.
Yeah, finished.
I am. As I was saying, I've lost my footing because I was still keeping it in my head.
Yeah, you are talking about
But-
brands and
I know what I was talking
Cristiano.
about. It's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah,
yes.
Cristiano.
I got a Cristiano Ronaldo shirt this week.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
for real?
Dr. Ziga gave it to me. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Portugal.
Okay, yeah.
So imagine how far away you both skill sets are in terms of soccer. But yeah, go ahead.
These guys are something else today. But yeah, I think we are in that age, and so when it comes to creating opportunities for yourself, being your own personal brand is very important. And so it's good because it keeps you in that mindset of, I need to get better, I need to do this and that, I need to have a plan, so it's a lot that goes into it. But I think everybody is trying to become a brand, and that's a good thing.
So do you think social media has made them less authentic in trying to be a brand? So before you get to that, we're still live on Awesome Radio Network, and we'll be back with the Gen Z right after the break. Don't touch that dial.
Awesome Radio Network will be spreading the love of Jesus to the male residents at McGregor Downs Help Center, Greenville, with a gift bag for Father's Day on Friday, June 19th. If you would like to help donate, $10 will sponsor a bag. We can be reached at 252-756-3137. Visit our website to see the gift bags for our Mother's Day giveaway, awesomeradionetwork.org. Pictures are also on our Facebook page at Awesome Radio WECU. Look for our logo. We can be reached at 252-756-3137. That's 252-756-3137.
Yes, welcome back. This is Awesome Radio and this is Pitt Perspectives. It looks like we have a caller on the line. Yes, good morning. You're live on Awesome Radio and this is Pitt Perspectives. Who do we have on the line?
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Omotayo.
Oh, come on, one time for Omotayo in the building. Yes. Shout out to you, Omotayo. Yes, you are calling us from.
Okay, so because
yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah, because I had bad network, internet network. I had to just call directly.
Oh, right. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So about the topic in question, I think the problem with branding is that we lack purpose. We just want to do what everybody does. So there is this popular saying that if everybody sells pepper, okay, now let me not use the word pepper because it might not be conversant in that place. If everybody sells newspaper, who will read it?
Right.
Personal branding is important, yes, but there should be a motive behind it. Are you branding because you want to join the bandwagon of online influencers or anything? Are you branding because you want to put yourself out there? And yes, personal branding has also led to this status quo that exclusive people. So when you appear too good, there seems to be a sort of filter that comes on at you. I'm not saying it's bad, but I think it should be done rightly and with purpose. Yes, packaging is good, but when something is over-packaged with little or no purpose, I think it loses its intent. So
Right. That's amazing. So
I think personal branding
yeah, go ahead.
is important, but it should be done with the right intent. Thank you.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Omotayo, for calling in, and thank you for always engaging. We appreciate hearing your thoughts and hearing from you every weekend. Come on, one time for Omotayo. Yes, thank you. Yes, that was an international caller, Omotayo, calling us from Eastern Nigeria. Yes, Omotayo talks about when something is overpackaged. Yes, talks about branding with purpose. Yes. Thank you so much for sharing your perspective, Omotayo. We have Tim Mark in the chat. Tim Mark says social media does help people and also ways to reach people that you probably never meet. But it can also be used in the wrong way as far as criminal activity. It also makes the younger generation to obtain wealth and make lots of money. Correct? Patrick, I think that's something that will resonate with you. Correct? Social media?
Maybe.
What's maybe?
Not everything. He said, why is this thing that would resonate with me? Why is this resonate with me?
Which one? As far as criminal activities?
Yes.
Is
do
that
not
the only thing?
resonate.
So now I was talking about like younger generation being
Yes,
able
yes.
to you leverage
Yes,
social media
yes.
to obtain
Yes.
wealth
Yes,
and
because
make lots
I
of
think
money.
because I think a poll was done in schools, and
Okay.
when they ask kids what do you want to become, like there's
Yeah.
a high percentage of kids that are now saying they want to be a YouTuber or Twitch streamer.
You're
So-
even talking about polls. I went to Thought Street Academy. I think I
Yes, I
mentioned that.
remember,
Yeah, I
yeah.
was asking kids
Mhm.
like, what do you want to be? Can't imagine. Some people say he wants to be a content creator.
Yeah.
That's like a whole thing in and of
Yeah.
itself now.
Yeah, and they start young too. And the reason is because people hype kids. Like even on social media, if they just see a kid, like you want to like the video because it's already a kid, just to
Right.
encourage them.
Right.
But this, it has its negatives. But
And then people are becoming attention seekers. Like, I mean, it's always about attention. too,
yes, it's
so
always been about it.
you want to do the most outlandish thing for attention. Yes, moving on. Is personal branding helpful or does it create pressure to perform? Thank you, Omotayo, for sharing that too. Branding, but it has to be with purpose, which is an interesting thing because I think when you consider all the different contents online, well, I'd like to say they all have purpose, even though sometimes the purpose might not even make sense, right? But yes, let's go on. Is personal branding helpful or does it create pressure to perform? Yes, let's talk to the man with the video experience. the one of the best drivers in Greenville
Okay,
now.
so let me just get to it because I know
Yes.
you're coming to me. Before you
Okay.
start. So, well, the question says everybody trying to be a brand now. I think to a very large extent, yes, everyone is trying to like curate their media presence,
Right.
in a way that that appeals
Right.
to people. I posted a picture on my Instagram, I think 2 weeks ago. And the caption I put was that I missed the time when you could just post random pictures on Instagram.
Are you able to hold on that thought?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
So.
so don't forget that. But I wanted to get to what Ebere Ozakalu said in the chat. So Ebere says, is there a difference between self-expression and self-marketing? That's interesting. Not everyone wants to be a brand. Some people simply want to be known for their work. Are those the same thing?
That's. I mean, I understand. So it's not the same, but it goes hand in glove, right?
Okay.
This person is talking about marketing
And expression.
because the writer of that sentence talks about how people simply want to be known for their work.
Right.
So it means you have it's maybe a service or a product. that you're
Right, or
trying-
their work, whatever that
you're
is,
trying to
yeah.
sell. So I think they still go together because the idea of personal branding is also creating a picture of yourself in people's mind. This is so that when they see this, they think about me.
Right.
So the idea of branding is just selling your personality in
Right.
a way, or what you want people to think about you.
Right.
And of course, at the end of the day, to still translate to the greater picture of what you are eventually trying to sell.
Right.
So if you have a service or your product or whatever it is you're selling to the people, you are trying to create that picture of yourself in people's minds. So,
So-
that when they think about this thing, they say, oh,
Right.
this is.
So
what
would the
comes to mind.
difference be purpose? Like the purpose behind what you're doing?
Yes.
Could it I'm just asking, in terms of the difference between self-expression for the sake of expression, but then when you put the purpose of trying to, I guess, have an end in mind, which could be having people see you a certain way,
Products, yeah.
would that become like the branding or the marketing, I guess, from what you
So I think the marketing side of it will be mostly directed towards getting people to patronize you in
Right.
terms of
Whatever that
product,
is,
service,
yes.
or whatever it is you're selling. So that's where marketing comes in because you're trying to sell something. You want
we are
people
boring
to.
you, Patrick.
Sorry.
So you want people to even you mentioned LinkedIn.
right.
People come on LinkedIn and they say, "Oh,
Excited to share.
excited to share that this happened. I want to say that this happened." They're not just sharing for fun, or
Right.
at least for the most part.
Right.
It's towards an end,
Right.
so that
They-
people get to know what you're up to, and then if they need somebody who can do what you claim to say you
Right.
can do,
Right.
they can reach out to you and say, "Oh, I need this. I know you've been doing this because you posted it online. Can you come and do this for us?" And at the end of the day, people get jobs just from that.
That's one way
Sure,
of,
now,
that's one way, yeah.
So
go
that's the
ahead.
idea of branding. Like, okay, this is me. I'm packaging myself as a product, so that when you need this particular thing, I'm the one that comes to your mind. And I'm sure we have those kind of people that maybe on our timeline or something, that that if I'm thinking about this particular for example, if I'm thinking about Yellow Cap and this thing, I know who to think about, right? I know Victor. So
This guy.
I like the setup to that. It was so perfect. You
no,
were
but
supporting you
on a
doing
on a more serious note,
yeah.
you are creating a picture of yourself in people's minds, and if they
True,
need,
yeah.
okay, but let me be more serious now. For Victor, for example, if you're thinking of someone who can bring people together in a community, maybe you are just new in Greenville and you need somebody who can organize, Victor comes to mind, right? And that is because over the years he has built that brand for himself, where when he shows up, he helps organize things, he helps, even people that are just coming in, he's trying to bring them together and all of that. So everything is adding up because it's part of branding, and that is
Okay.
what like a lot of people are trying to do. So
Interesting.
that's like
Interesting.
that's purposeful, for
Interesting.
example.
So Abide and Pray always says social media rewards what performs, not necessarily what is true. That definitely is influencing authenticity. Do we all agree?
Yes.
Yes.
Coming from social media, it's very
Social
Yeah.
media rewards what perform, not
yes,
necessarily.
I get where that's
exactly.
coming from.
So
Yeah.
it's like not every content you see people post, they stand behind what they say.
It's not even true half of it, especially like
Exactly.
now that
It's
you
about
can
what's
receive
trending.
payment from views and likes and all
It's
engagement.
about what's trending.
So people are,
Yeah.
people are farming.
Especially on X.
Bro, it's
And
everywhere, not
I'm
just
actually-
X. But I
it
see what
But I
actually-
think X is worse. Like engagement farming is
Oh, yeah?
worse on X, bro. It's terrible, bro.
I
But
can
let's
imagine.
continue.
I
Yeah,
can
and then there was a
imagine.
question I really wanted to answer.
Okay, what's
it
that?
was
Do people act differently?
does personal branding replace authenticity?
Okay.
So what I wanted to say about that is that when it comes to social media, there's nothing really new you can do at this day and age. Because anything you can think of, somebody has done it.
Or somebody is doing it. I mean,
Yes.
there's 8 billion of us in the
Exactly.
world. But, yeah.
So anything you can think of, somebody has done it, or somebody is doing it, or somebody is currently doing it right now and they're about to post it.
Right.
So the only authentic thing is you. You are the new thing that's in that video. You doing it is the new thing.
Or you doing it your way or whatever. Yeah, I see
yes,
what you mean.
that's the difference. Like there's no new content. Content is
Right. That's
just
interesting.
you doing it is.
That's interesting.
What
So I have
makes
this idea, and I think I wonder if you guys can relate to it. So when people talk about branding or brands, some people think it's a new concept, maybe with social media and all. But do you remember if you've seen any medieval movies, like in the Middle Ages or whatever, like the Viking movies or like the old movies of the past, you see that when families, especially the elites or whatever, when they go to fight wars in those times on horsebacks, there's someone in the front carrying a flag.
Like an emblem, yeah.
Yes, so that's a brand. You can tell
Yeah, which
what
family,
country or
yeah.
what family, or even they even
Reminds me
have
of Game
emblems
of
in their.
Thrones.
Yes, if you see this, this is a Lannister, for instance, or this is this, or this is an Ihuka, something like that.
That last one was leading there by mistake. Please don't.
you see that's a brand.
People that watch Game of Thrones will be like, which one is that last one?
No, which one is this one is a Throne of Thrones, not Game of Thrones.
Yellow cap.
Yes. So, but I mean, branding is not a new concept. That's
Yeah,
my
it's
point.
not,
It's
yeah.
always been around
Yes,
in one
yes,
way,
yes.
shape, or form. But it's just like you said, it's always evolving and all that. too.
So I think what differentiates it more in our own, like in this day and age,
Right.
is the idea that, and that was what I was trying to get at with the story I was sharing about my picture that I posted. And when I said I miss those days when you could just post random pictures on Instagram, where now almost everything on online generally is curated content. Like
Right.
you cannot just, there was a time that you could just take a selfie and post it on your Instagram.
I mean,
right?
the more outlandish, the better. You
Do you
could
understand?
be doing something. It's
you
not perfect or anything.
but now a lot of people want to do photo shoots before they post.
I mean, they have moments now. They have moments
moments
Yeah.
on
on Instagram, yeah.
So I mean, I'm talking about like on people's like walls, timelines, and all those things.
Someone
It's-
is giving you a shout out. Hey guys, great job. This is Augustine. Shout out to you, bro, Augustine. I will add to what AY just said. No, now, not AY. Well, not Patrick either. But yes, I will add to what AY just said. Personal branding should have a goal, be it economically or commercially. There is a trend going on, and so many young people want to be a YouTuber or content creator without having a purpose. They could be concerning. That's interesting.
Yeah,
too.
it's like it's starting to become like the music industry, honestly.
Saturated.
Only like 10% make it, and the other 90 is fighting for.
That is, I mean, but that's the way the world is with everything else too.
Yes, but
You know,
content is becoming oversaturated, and so
yeah, because
if
like
kids
like
don't be
the
careful,
example
yeah.
that Omotayo gave, like if everybody is selling newspaper, who is going to
right?
read
Who's
it?
going to read? Yeah, yeah. But I feel like there is always going to be people, and I think the other aspect to it is that I'm sure there are research behind this. Our attention spans are becoming shorter. Right, and then people try to maybe even do more outlandish things to keep people's attention.
Yeah.
But I think, I mean, I'm always a fan of real personable brands, real people, like starting off with having real people who know you, who know what you do, that can also sort of, especially when you add, I mean, organically, when you add that to the social media, it sort of expands. Think about how I can't, I'm trying to think of maybe folks you guys have been like, guy, have you seen this, or have you seen this person, or have you, okay, say Semka, for instance. Semenka, Chike's brother, that's singing. I remember you binging on that music and like, hey, look at, and then I realized that this guy has had a feature with Subaba, and I didn't even know he was, that was the song. I knew him, I think it was Targets You, was the title of the song, so with something like that, it's more organic, so to say, because they are unique in their own way. He can stand alone without his brand being Chike's brother, sort of. So I think having that authenticity is key. But what is even authenticity to begin with, which is a whole interesting thing. What is authenticity? What's an authentic brand?
And who is the best person to answer that question? If like, not the authentic Victor, the man they might call Ihuka.
This guy is
who are authentic brand.
Yes, one Abba boy.
Yes.
What do you know?
So please,
yes,
the mic
from
is yours.
2 Street Abba.
This guy is stumbling over his words to come at me.
No, I was like, this has been in my head the whole time. We're talking about branding. Now remember this guy.
He has a brand. One about boy.
Yes,
please talk to us about branding, please.
I mean,
and
authenticity. I mean, it's being your real stuff. It's being
Sorry,
your
say that
real,
again.
like being real. Being imperfect. I mean, we talk a lot about polishing what people's image. But I feel like for the most part, the part of me you all get is the part of me everybody else gets. Like I don't like to think, and I hope I don't act differently around you guys or online or whatever.
I don't think that's true, but okay.
No, say it. I mean, it's like when Dr. Eric was saying, we're talking about leadership and people being loud, and he was saying like one of the loudest brands he knows on campus, not like in a bad way, would be me, because back in the day, I mean, you could see me everywhere, like if you've seen me somewhere, you would always recognize me.
No, it's serious. Like I think, who was it? Someone said you're like a mascot.
Yeah, something like that too. So, I mean, the reason why I'd like to think that is so is because whatever it is they see has been sort of consistent in some way across multiple times and space, which again, I'd like to think is the authenticity. I mean, I try to be personable. I try to be accessible. I try to help out any way I can. I mean, I'm not an elite. I don't think I'm elitist. Even though I roll with people, I've been in spaces where you can tell that people are, elitist, for instance. But I mean, it started from the bottom, but now we're here.
Forget about it. Hey, okay, yes.
Say it. Say what's on your mind.
I'll let you have it. Unlike you are not to let people shine in their moments. Please,
now
continue.
say it. Say it.
Continue.
No, you are a coward if you don't say it.
Yes, I am. Please continue.
But I mean, when I think about authenticity again, I mean, think about even like the time I reached out. I think I connected with you on WhatsApp before you came here, and I mean, authenticity. I mean, I try to be helpful when I can, which sometimes is crazy because.
I don't know why this is laughing.
Yeah, but it's true now, which is crazy, because even Miss Eunice have had to remind me several times that it's okay if I can't help people. Because sometimes, I mean, we've been involved in a lot of things, whether it's moving or helping people out and stuff. So much so that if I'm double booked for something, I feel a huge sense of guilt with letting people down. I mean, last week was a case in point too, so it's just, I mean, I guess how I am. And I think part of that also comes from growing up as a preacher's kid. Service was a big deal in my family. My grandparents.
You should stop preaching availability when you're not available.
I mean, it's not like being preaching availability. It's really just this habit
the whole
of
moving thing.
it's the habit of
moving.
Yeah,
Yes,
To a point where we were the ones moving and you're not moving anything.
No, he's going to join us for the next one.
Okay.
Yes. If he doesn't want to
my
lose
back
his
is happy.
spaceship.
newly minted, newly tatted, newly
Astronaut.
car-owned,
If you see
Newly minted astronaut.
if you see that device, it's a mobile device. If you see it, you won't be saying newly minted.
Yeah, newly
That is
minted
very-
astronaut.
No, that is
newly
very
minted,
Victor is
newly
going to the
tattooed,
moon.
that is an oldly minted.
Victor is going to the moon. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Anyways,
These
but
guys
yes,
are
yes,
harassing
yes. To
me.
just
But yes,
circle back to the question itself, I think everyone is trying to create something. Online.
Everybody's trying to be a brand, and
Yeah,
I don't
to be
think
a
that's a
brand.
bad thing.
Bad thing, yeah.
I think that's the thing. We'll talk about that when we get back from the break. This is still Awesome Radio, and this is Stupid Perspectives. Boom.
It starts with something small: a missed meal, a forgotten medication, a moment where you realize your loved one shouldn't be alone. And suddenly you're asking, how do I keep them safe without taking them out of the place they love most? At Adaptive Vital Care Solutions, we help families answer that question every day. With compassionate, personalized in-home care, we support your loved one with companionship, personal care, meal preparation, and the everyday help that brings peace of mind. Because home isn't just a place, it's where dignity, comfort, and independence live. Reach out to Adaptive Vital Care Solutions for your free consultation. 252-762-1633. Again, that's 252-762-1633. Or visit adaptivevitalcare.com. Adaptive Vital Care Solutions. Care that adapts to life wherever you are.
Awesome radio. Yeah, it's awesome. Awesome. Can you hear it? Awesome. Awesome.
Yes, welcome back. This is still Pitt Perspectives, and this is still Awesome Radio. Yes, we are a global stage for local stories, and today we're talking about everything brand. Is everyone trying to be a brand? And I think we went off on the break by saying that wanting to be a brand is not a bad thing in and of itself. But it's also about how authentic that brand is. And I think folks have created personas or something, or personas, yes, behind their actual person, and those personas are also authentic in their own way. They are relatable. I mean, think about I'm thinking about Lasisi, Lasisi back in the day, with the whole thing. I mean, he sort of blew up because he was relatable.
Even Brashagi too.
Right, Brashagi too. Yep. Macaroni. A lot of those people.
And there are people also who is just the way they dress. And one that comes to mind is this guy, the chess guy. What's his name?
Odunaike, yeah.
With the cap and everything.
Right. Another person that comes to mind is Victor.
The
cap,
with the yellow cap. Yeah.
I wish,
and it's
bro. And that bike, that my private jet. That my private jet is messing with me. Like, I'll go to an event and meet somebody, a new person, and they'll be like, "Oh, I saw you on 10th Street." I'm like, "Can you shut up?" In my
stands
mind,
out,
bro. Bro. I can't even tell you how many times I've had somebody, like, maybe one time I met the chancellor. He was like, "Do you remember when someone was horning at you on 5th Street? That was me." I'm like, come on now, bro. Sometimes I'm on the red light and somebody will be waving. I don't even know them. Like, it's crazy, man. I mean, it was fun in the beginning, but right now, as you get older, you realize that, bro, you don't want anybody seeing you in the hot sun.
You started from the bottom, now you're here now. Levels are higher.
Yes. Bro, if you see that mobile device, you won't be
moon.
as excited as you think you are.
You're going to the moon,
I'm actually asking, why didn't you drive to the studio today?
Why?
I just say make a pity not giving a ride.
That's because it's not a.
His hand is not strong yet.
Look at this guy. Do you know what I've been through? Do you know where I've been?
But
yes. Amazing. Please, if you have any brand that wants to adopt 2 adults
that need brand ambassadors,
yes, they're here. 2 adults.
They are here. They are twinning already. You just give them your brand jerseys, and then they will be square.
This guy. Yes, amazing stuff. So, guys, we're preparing to very soon in the coming weeks, you'll be seeing the first episode actually of our pre-recorded video podcast. Maybe we should call that Pitt Perspectives the extra or something, or the exclusive, something, right? Just something to. What do you think?
It'll definitely be something to do with Pitt perspective.
Yeah, obviously, Yes, we'll be seeing those on our YouTube, on our Facebook, and on our website. Yes, if you haven't checked out our website, please do well to check out pittperspectives.com. Yes. Amazing stuff. Yes, it's time for our upcoming community events. Yes, if you're a brand and you're a business and you want to connect with real and authentic people in Eastern North Carolina or even around the world, yes, because this is a very global stage, for local stories, please reach out to us. You can reach out to us on 252-347-8864 and we'll definitely carry your matter on our head. Yes, let's take a look at some events happening around our community. We have Monsters of the Deep at River Park North. Yes, dive into the prehistoric history of Eastern North Carolina through fossils, water activities, crafts, and educational displays. It's happening today, Saturday, May 30th, at 10 a.m. to noon. So right after we get off here, the Monsters of the Deep at River Park North will be happening at River Park North, and there is a ticket to it. Yes, there's a ticket to it. Bell Holmes, Bro Augustine says, by the way, AY, good luck cheering for Arsenal later on. Yes.
No, I'm not an
AY
Arsenal
is
fan.
An
God
Arsenal
forbid.
hater, actually.
I'm cheering for PSG, my French brothers.
Yes.
I'm learning French now.
Yeah, so context.
Context.
So the UEFA Champions League final is this afternoon. I think kickoff is at noon. PSG, the French champions, will be playing against Arsenal, the English champions.
Yeah.
And these two guys, are Arsenal haters. So this guy will be French for the time being.
Yeah.
Yes, but I mean, I hope Arsenal wins.
No, I do not.
Just because, and I'll tell you why.
No,
An English team has won the Europa League.
Don't worry, let's
Aston
cut
Villa,
we don't want.
and his English team
We don't
has
care
won.
about
We don't care. Let
any of
other
that.
people win.
Yes,
These guys
we don't
are
care about
English
that.
teams cannot win
Don't
everything.
care about-
Let other countries.
Yes, let other
we are trying
countries
to,
succeed.
let's
Let
diversify
France
this
do.
thing.
Let PSG
uh-huh.
do a back-to-back.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good for their
Yes.
history.
That is the sound
What?
of hatred, guys.
No,
In case you're
the
wondering,
sound of love
Yeah.
for our French brothers.
they are hate
Nah,
watching.
speak small French now. Let
Bro,
these people know.
yeah.
Speak small French. Let them know that we are
Nous sommes
serious.
ici.
Yes. Oui,
What
oui.
is you saw me see?
Oui.
Nous sommes ici. Ici, c'est Paris.
Yeah.
Oui, oui.
Il est tui.
Oui.
Voulez-vous, allez-vous, canapa
Don't be Zulu. Why carry that this come? Yeah. You are speaking up to
Oh
Nunuan
my
language.
God.
Yes, so up to Nunuan.
Yeah.
Yes, c'est pas le
Time is
français
running out though.
de jour. Yes. Amazing stuff. Yes, everyone, in case you don't even hear anything else, please, we're having a World Cup watch party for the US versus Australia game on June the 19th. Yes, Suchendin Jr. says comparison has always existed, but social media gives us access to thousands of people to compare ourselves to every day. That's, I think, another angle we didn't get to say so much. What is Patrick speaking?
Je parle
Yes,
français.
Patrick is speaking broken French.
Speaking French.
That's a French-like.
Guy is mad.
French
A
from
French-
Paris.
Actually,
Je parle
Patrick is speaking French fries.
Okay. Let's
This
go.
guy-
Yes. It's actually been an amazing show.
Yes.
Until next week. Yes, for more stories, community updates. Next week we'll be right here on Pitt Perspectives. Don't touch that dial. Boom.